Hi, friends. Oh, fellow believers or friends in the Lord, or it doesn't matter what I call you. I'm starting a new channel, and this is just about my Christian life, my Christian walk, my hobbies and things that I like to do. I will be doing it in this channel. It will not be like the other channel that's just meant for teaching, and it's the lost channel that I just do only my teaching and other. But this is a channel where I just speak about things about my life and traveling and cooking, gardening, many things. And today, I even just as I'm starting this channel, it's just all about my Christian life, fun and my faith and food, all those kind of things. Amen. So I hope you enjoy this channel in the name of Jesus. And but today I'm just talking about clearly. Anyway, my name is Sister Atal. I'm a missionary. I'm a teaching evangelist, but in this channel I will not be doing any teaching. I will be sharing just things. I just want to share my experience as I was in Finland, as I went for mission work in Finland, and also Ukraine and in Europe. I live in Europe for a very long time. I live almost 18 years in Germany. I live 3 years in Finland. And I want to talk about the difference between today, this video I want to talk is about the difference between Canada and Finland. Amen. So I want to talk just a little bit things about Canada and Finland. In Canada, you will find that the data, there's a low price of data. That is, telephone and internet is very, very low. I know my telephone in Finland, I will put a card, like my prepaid card I put for $10, just 10 bucks. It will take me for almost 2 or 3 months. If you don't use it, it just carry over. I can even take you a whole year. Can you imagine? And then I know my daughter was paying for internet, and this box, she would take it everywhere and she can use it at home. I was also able to use it, and she was paying just 18 bucks for internet in the whole month. And this internet, you can use it at home and you can use it everywhere. So the data, internet, telephone is very, very cheap. That is one thing. So I'll be giving here maybe 25 points, 25 things that the difference between Canada and Finland. Okay, the roads there in Canada, in Finland, they have differentiation of road of bicycle, because many people ride bicycle there, the whole of Europe, but in Canada, Finland in particular. But here it's not like that. In Canada, it's not really like that. Some places, the roads are blocked, it's just only for highway, it's just for motor and all that kind of stuff. But in Finland, there's always a road for bicycle. Amen? So it's completely different. Another point is children go to school in Canada, in Finland, at the age of 3 years. Even younger than that. There was a time I was taking a bus in front of my yard, and I saw a small boy. This boy was coming from the kindergarten alone going home. I even thought that maybe this boy is lost. I was even surprised. I was even like, wow, can I even call the police for him? Because I was really surprised. I stood there for almost 30 minutes watching this boy. He was playing with the snow. Later, then he started walking to the house. I was so surprised. Very small. In Canada, you cannot see that type of thing. Children here, even with 10, even up to 12 years, they still drive them to school. They still do babysitting. They still do nanny. That's why there's a lot of job of caregiver in Canada. So, but in Finland, you don't need it. The children from 3 years already start going to school. They start doing their own stuff. Amen. So that's amazing, because there's a low crime rate in Finland. There's a very low crime rate in Finland. And then number 4 thing I wanted to talk about, sauna in Finland. Nearly every house has a sauna. Nearly every house. Even we were just renting, but even in our building where we rent downstairs is sauna. You just go and write your name, and then you go to sauna. Your hours that you want to use, 1-2 hours, you just put your information, your name there, and which room, and then the month end they will join it together with your bill for your house, and then you pay. It's so easy, very, very easy. And so then another thing I want to talk about, number 5, is in Finland, most people in Finland, most people go to, okay, yeah, sauna, but here in Canada, they don't have too many sauna like that. Here, they maybe very rich people, they have sauna, they build their own private sauna, but here you cannot just find sauna like that. But number 5 point is that in Finland, if you are sick, you go to pharmacy for every little thing. You have to go to pharmacy and ask, they'll give you so much information. But here in Canada, you can just go to any pharmacy and just get a tablet from there and just pay. You don't care whether it's a painkiller or any kind of, but there they need to know, and they give you a lot of information about it. The Finnish people, they do take good care of their citizens, and that is different. And then in number 6 is that in Finland, there's no small talk like in Canada. In Canada, you can stand on the road and see your neighbor, and you have a little bit small talk, and you just quatch and that kind of stuff. But in Finland, no, there is nothing. You can stay in Finland for so many years, you don't even know your next door neighbor. You don't even know them. They don't have any little small talk that you stand and just say hi, and you just talk to people on the road, on the street. No, they don't do that. Even when I came back after 2.5 years or 3 years, I was just like, when people talk to me like on the road, I look at it as weird, you know. It's just because I just got used to of that detail, or people want to make a little small talk. You know, the Finnish people are very reserved. It's not like here they say, oh, hi, how are you doing, how is your day, and all that kind of stuff. They don't have that there. You know, they don't have that there, that little small talk. And then number 7 I want to talk about is scanning. If you go to the supermarket in Finland, you will scan your own vegetable, you scan everything, put it in the weigh and put in the weigh machine and scan it yourself. Take a price, some paper comes out like you take that price and then you put it on your product. You just go, they just pay it. But here you take this stuff and then put it in the plastic and then you bring it and the cashier they scan it for you. So that is the difference. And number 8, in Finland, they don't have things like tips. Like here, if you taxi or anything, you have to give a tip, or in the bar or in the coffee. No, in Finland, they don't do that. You know, they pay their workers and that's it. You don't give like small tips and small. If you give that, they are really surprised. They say, what is it? What is it? You know, but here, people, they always expect to get tips in Canada. And number 9 is about badges. You know, the university students, you will see they always put badges. They wear trousers with so many badges, you know, to show that what they've achieved, what they've accomplished, and all their, you know, they always have that type of badges they put on their uniform. I used to see it when I saw the first, I was like, what is it? Are they crazy, or what is it? All these things are the badge, you know, patch on their stuff like that. Is their accomplishment and all their stuff. They used to walk on the street with that. Number 10 is so much, there's so much daylight. There's a lot of daylight in during the summer in Finland. If you have been to the Scandinavian countries, there's so much daylight. You will see there can be daylight till 12, even 1 in the midnight. Everywhere will be shining like daylight. Even you don't even want to go to sleep, you will be surprised. And then in the winter, place gets also very, very dark very easily. It's not like in Canada, see now outside sun is shining. This is the mid-February and it's mid-winter, but everywhere is shining. But in Finland, it's not like that. For sunlight in winter, there is just about 3 to 4 hours sunlight during the day, and then in the night it gets really dark, and then the night is long darkness, you know. So, and then in the summer there's a long sunshine, and then the day will just like maybe 2 or 3 hours, you know. Then place will just get dark, and the next day again is shining. So if you don't take time, you'll not be able to sleep during the summer, you know. If you don't get used to it. So there's so much long daylight in Finland. Yeah, that is the difference. And then another point I want to talk about, infrastructure. The infrastructure there in the Scandinavian countries, they are so really nice. You go to Sweden, Finland, all those places, they are old buildings there. You go to Helsinki, Tokyo, old buildings, and they look really, really amazing, you know, with so much history, you know. But here in Finland, in Canada, it's a new baby country. Many things are just new. They are building everything. If you go downtown now in Calgary, where I live, you see everything is new. Everything they are building, everything new building. Everything is new. But there you see like all infrastructure, a lot of metro, highway, underground. If you go underground, you'll see so many things, just like up and then down underground. So many things are happening underground, you know. It's completely different. They build the infrastructure very, very good. Then number 12 I want to talk about is about their about, they talk about noni, they'll say noni, oh noni, oh noni. You really think that it means something. Noni doesn't mean anything. It's just an expression, for their word. Sometimes I used to hear that in that I came there a minute, I thought that it was something, but later when I went to a small Finnish school to learn that, they say it means nothing. So noni means nothing. And then the people, another point I want to talk about, number 14 or 13, is that people, they are very, very preserved. They are so preserved. They are very, very shy, especially to foreigners, because they are afraid of their English, so they are very shy and very, very preserved. And then number 14, the people, they are very, very honest, more than the people of Canada, And then here, the people here are not preserved. They can come and like, oh, thank you, like a little bit more open, here. But there, the people are very shy. They are very preserved. They are very reserved. It's completely different. The people there too are very, very honest. If a Finnish person say this, that is that. Here they can tell you and say, wait for me here. The Canadian people, and they will not turn up. They will not come. They say, oh, can we have coffee sometime? But you say, oh, okay, you just mean it. But they will not turn up for coffee. So that is a big difference. Another point I want to talk about 16, the food there is nearly everything is organic, very good. You can go to the bush, they have a lot of forests, they preserve their forest, the pollution is so good, there's no pollution there, the air is very, very good. You can just go to the forest, get clean water, you can just get the water and just drink it, no car. It is really, really clean country, very, very clean, very, very, very preserved. Their nature is preserved, so much fruits, you can get so much fruit, they have so many berries, or even all kind of things like you just go to the bush and get it yourself. You don't need to ask anyone, so it's amazing. The Finnish government take good care of their citizens. That's another point I want to talk. They take good care of their citizens. They have health care which is free, so they take really good care of their citizens, even with their food. It's not like here you go sometimes to buy the hack flash or buy a grind meat in the store, you see it's spoiled inside. They cover it up. In Canada they do that, but in Finland that can never happen. Even their egg there, if you eat it, it's just like, very fresh and really, really red. But here you see some kind of white egg, and very, very good food stuff. Their food stuff is really good, organic. If you live there, you can eat very, very healthy. The nature is well kept. The country is well kept. It's very clean, no pollution. That is number 18. Number 19, many there are so many hobbies here you can do, like fishing, salmon. Even in Canada they have that too. If you go to certain places in Canada, there's a lot of fishing and salmon and all that kind of stuff. Canada too is well kept too with their stuff. It just depends the city. But Finland is so clean. Even if you are driving the bus, you will just think that, oh my God, you are in the plane, you are in the space. It's really so clean. The roads are so clean. The roads are so good as compared to Canada roads. Canada roads, if you come here, they are always building the roads, and the roads sometimes is just bump again but the roads there is for years upon years, but well kept. They really made it so well, because Finland have a lot of stone, so they build their roads like really, really good. Another point I wanted to talk about is about let me just give like 20 points here, that the Finnish people, they use only stones. They just throw stones in their stuff. They don't really use salt like here. Here they use salt because there is so cold, so they use stone, because if not it gets frozen, and then they say the salt does not work, so they use stones instead of salt for melting their ice during the winter. And then I want to talk, there most people live in apartment. It's not like the people live in apartment here too, but mostly people have big houses. They take credit and buy big houses, big car, big that. Finland and all these Scandinavian countries, they are really like country for single people. They are more really nice. It's not like family like, because Canada is a family like country. With more family, big family. The more family and big family you have here, you have more benefits. Than Finland. Finland is just a single country, small. Everything is small apartments. That's how people live there throughout their life, even get retired in their small apartment. And then I want to talk about their transportation system is so perfect. It always come on time. It is so good. And yeah, it is amazing. Their transportation system is good. Here, the bus will come late and all that kind of stuff. They don't. Here, if you don't have car, you cannot really have mobilization. You cannot go very fast around. You know, you just be, you know, so it's completely different from there. Most people here, they need car. They use car. That's why people drive here very early, 16, you know, or 14 self. But in Finland, the transportation is so good. Everywhere is close together, so people just use their car. They don't really want to go. I mean, people use the bus all the time. Finnish people, they like to travel. If you see with almost countries in the world, you see Finnish people, they like to research and they always like to travel. You always see them going to do research and traveling most in the world, you know. And then Finnish people, they also love. But here in Canada, people don't travel a lot. You can see people who have been here for many years. They've never gone anywhere. Then Finnish people, they love caviar. You know, they always have a coffee break all the time. You know, they always have their sandwich also with the coffee break. Their sandwich is always open. It's not like here they make sandwich and they cover it on top, but there the sandwich is just open like that. You know, it's just open. Okay, so I will be talking about different things in different videos about Finnish traditions and how they like alcohol. They're doing different things in different videos. I will just differentiate, but this one I was just talking about the difference between Finland and Canada. And if you love this video, give a thumbs up and also subscribe down below, and also give your opinion if you are a Finnish or you are a Canadian. If you have different opinion that you want to say that I did not say in this video, just write it down below, and also give your own what you think about Finland and about Canada. Okay, and thank you for watching, and like, share, subscribe. I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Thank you for watching.